Around 60 years ago, India and China signed the 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence, and it was called the Panchsheel Treaty. It advocated mutual respect among countries, and today many feel each nation should return the essence of those principles. CCTV's Shweta Baja has more.
Signed in 1954, the Panchsheel Treaty created the foundation for a peaceful relationship between China and India. Except for a brief war in 1962, the two countries continued their respective growth while maintaining largely peaceful borders. Alka Acharya is the director of the Institute of Chinese Studies in New Delhi. She believes that a return to the 5 principles could help better Sino-Indian relations with an aim toward making the Asian century a reality.
The times have changed, the context has changed. We have to reset, renew, recast the Panchsheel. But if we take the fundamental core of this Panchsheel, I think the nature of Panchsheel is shaped largely by the focus on state sovereignty and the need to live in peace, harmony and mutual benefit. Now I think if this core is taken, it can be still a very valuable fundamental platform for interstate relations.
Sino-Indian experts say it's a peaceful border that both China and India need for the growth and development of their people. That makes the Panchsheel Treaty, which at its core deals with territorial integrity, even more important. A focus on economic dialogue and bilateral trade could be the key. Experts also say that Himalayan exchanges between China and India, particularly in the areas of trade and commercial activity, would build trust and confidence.
China today is not of China of 60s or 70s. China is now a responsible stakeholder in global governance.
The new Indian government's priority is the prosperity of its people through reviving growth and creating jobs. With India needing a massive $1 trillion investment in its infrastructure, experts say China's investment could help the relationship, shifting foreign diplomacy to economic diplomacy. And this week, the Indian government gave an in-principle approval to setting up Chinese industrial parks in India. What's helping matters is that both governments aim to expand the China-India relationship with constant high-level engagements. Together, China and India are around 1/3 of the world's population, and a good relationship would certainly lead to benefits for both nations. Shweta Bajaj, CCTV, New Delhi.